Salvete Christiani fratres et soloros naum. We're outside today, so yeah, I mean, we might be outside permanently. No, maybe not. But for now, we're outside, and today we're talking about, well, government again. I was thinking of doing biology today, but I'm like, quizzes Wednesday. I guess I'll teach you guys if you need any help. You can comment down below. But yeah, we're learning about government today, and what we're focusing on is the Declaration of Independence and how certain philosophers um, influenced it. So, so there's three philosophers. There's Montesquieu. I don't know how to say it, but Montesquieu, like he's one. Then there's John Locke, and then there's Thomas Hobbes. These three people, three philosophers, influenced our Declaration of Independence. They're the truth. When I was in government class, I didn't even know. I didn't even know they did. I thought, the writers. I think it was Thomas Jefferson. I don't even know, but yeah, I thought they kind of came up with the Declaration of Independence, but yet it was influenced by those three philosophers, Montesquieu, Locke, and Hobbes. So let's talk about them. So Montesquieu, he was born 1698 and he died 1713. He was a French philosopher, and he wrote the book The Spirit of the Law. Sorry, The Spirit of the Laws, plural. Montesquieu was the one who came up with the branches, the separation of powers. He believed in, there was different branches of government. Montesquieu also stated that there were three types of government. You have your monarchy, which is king or queen. You have the republic, which is an elected official or leader or chosen, by the people. And then you have your despotism, which is a dictator. He believed that the best form of government is the form that was chosen by the people of the nation. So whatever the people decide what the government wants, what would be, that's probably the best form of government. He came with the basis of the three branches from England. So basically, England had the king, right? It was the king. He enforced laws. The parliament created the laws, and then the English court, they interpret the laws. That's basically how he came up with separation of powers, and that kind of makes what our United States Constitution is. You see how it ties in, how it influenced our nation. You see. So now let's talk about John Locke and how he influenced the Declaration of Independence. John Locke's idea was this thing called the state of nature. Basically, state of nature is when there is no laws. John Locke said that people will want to pursue these three rights: life, liberty, property. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? I know it sounds real familiar: life, liberty, property. He said that people will pursue those three rights. Life, meaning that people will want to fight to survive. Liberty, meaning people want to be as free as they can. And property, meaning they want to own certain things that will help them live. Sounds familiar, right? Yes, it's in our Constitution. Well, not Constitution. It's in our Declaration of Independence. Remember that these rights are unalienable, I think? Endowed by their creator, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Sounds pretty familiar, don't it? Yeah, that's where we get it from. We get it from John Locke. And he said in order for the laws to be enjoyed or enjoyable, people have to form a social contract. So a social contract is basically where people give up just a little of their freedom to the government. I think, yeah, to the government. They give up their freedom to the government in exchange for protection of everybody's rights. So that's basically what a social contract is. You give some of your freedom up to the government so it'll protect your rights. So one big thing to remember is that John Locke created the unalienable rights or natural rights. He influenced that. As for the other guy, Montesquieu, he created the branches of the three branches. In the United States, it's judicial, legislative, executive. Yeah. So now let's talk about the other guy, Thomas Hobbes. Thomas Hobbes, he was an English philosopher, born 1588 and died 1679. I think I forgot to mention the other guy. I'll put the little thing in the, right here. I'll put where he died. But I don't even think that matters. I mean, I know in my standards we aren't required to remember where the guy was born and where, the guy died. Hobbes originated the um, the social contract theory. Hobbes always said that people were driven by two impulses: the fear of death and the desire for power. That's what he always said. And Hobbes is really famous for the Leviathan. I think that's how you say it. That was his work that he did, and he was very famous for it. Yeah, the Leviathan. I personally don't agree with uh, Hobbes, but this is what he said. He said men should, well, citizens should give all the power to one person, one man, in exchange for protection from foreign invaders, like from other countries, going to kill them. I disagree with that. I don't think you should give all your power to one man. No, that's not even freedom. That's what he's saying. In order for you to have protection, I'm like, no. You see, I think that's where kind of social contract comes from. He said that the social contract theory is the relationship between the citizens and the government. You see, not the relationship, but the agreement. It's a contract agreement between the government and the people. Hobbes came up with a little quote called the voice of the people. The voice of the people meant that one man, person or woman, whatever, one person could represent an entire group of people with similar views. I guess you could say he kind of did agree with democracy a little bit, but he was more towards dictatorship and monarch because he said give all your power to a person, one person, in order for protection. Now, me personally, I don't understand how. I mean, because they say that. I mean, I know in the standards it says that Hobbes. I guess he influenced our government, but I'm like, he really did nothing there to do for the United States. I mean, he did invent the social contract theory. That's pretty much it. But yeah. So that's kind of all for this lesson. It was a quick 7-minute video. What's the 7 right here? We might go on later, but yeah, I might do another video. I might talk about the Magna Carta, English Bill of Rights and stuff. That's for government, but or maybe after this video, I'll just go ahead and do a biology video. But then I have to upload. I have to edit this video. I have to put the little notes, the facts inside the video, so you can write them down in your notebook, whatever. So yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Accept more. Valente.